Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming transit of planet Sun, which on May 15th will transit to the sign of Taurus, and from May 15th till June 15th, it's going to be transiting over here. So guys, as you know that when we talk about Sun's transit, it becomes very important for people who are connected with their government, anything to do with the recognition, public speaking, and let's say for example, if Sun is also right now active in your Mahadasha, in your Antardasha, then definitely the transit will play a significant role in your life. Because Sun in itself represents limelight. Wheresoever Sun goes in the transit, in whichever house, somehow our confidence, our ambition, prospects of getting recognition in that short span of time tend to remain very strong in the house Sun is going to be transiting from your Lagna sign. So guys, when we talk about Sun's transit in the Taurus, so first of all, the saving grace is going to be there that Sun is now finally going to be out of the clutches of the Rahu from the Aries where it was transiting before. Let's say for example, if you did not get into or you did not get entangled into any controversy, any scandal, allegations and all, so trust me, count your blessings, because the way planetary transit was influencing, specifically if Aries is falling in your 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, even I would say 10th house as well, then this was a kind of a sensitive transit. So definitely guys, when we talk about Sun's transit in the Taurus, Sun do not see the lord of the Taurus, which is Venus, as its friend for sure. But the good part about the Taurusian quality is that with Taurus, there is a lot of emphasis which goes in the fixity of your commitment, on your speech, on the financial acumen. So somehow depending on, let's say for example, because Sun represents all those professions where people are independent, they are in the top of the power, and let's say for example during this time you have to take any of the important financial decision in your line of work, public speaking plays an integral part, then this could be an important transit for you. So okay guys, and when we talk about in general remedy, so I always emphasize on the worship of Lord Vishnu. Worship of Lord Vishnu actually fixes up the concerns of the planet Mercury, of the planet Jupiter, of the planet Sun as well. And for all the Vedic followers, when you wake up early in the morning, offering water to the rising sun, recitation of the Aditya Hriday Stotram, Narayan Kvach can be considered. So okay guys, now let's shift our discussion to the customized results for all the rising signs. So guys, starting first with the Aries Lagna natives. So definitely guys, in your case, Sun becomes a very important planet. It has got the rulership over your 5th house, one of the important trine house. More than anything, I see 5th house from the point of view of how your mind function. So definitely your 5th house lord is going to be transiting in the 2nd house. So guys, in a way this transit is good in this regard that you might be able to take some important strategic decision connected to your family assets, connected to your finances and all. And also guys, I would say because Sun do not see Venus as its good friend, so for any of the concerns of like speculation or spending too much of the money in order to please or help people around you can also be foreseen. So in the matters of the financial income, this is not a very good transit where you can expect some immediate returns. But in order for you to contemplate on some far-sighted plans or spending money on your marketing, like because Sun represents recognition. So even during this time, even if you will use your money to help people, support any charities, do any voluntary work, or even I would say that spending money on your appearance, on your clothing, on your style, so that will attract lot many compliments, lot many recognition. So that is how I'm seeing this transit for the Aries Lagna natives. And definitely guys, for all the students, during this time you have to enroll in any important university or college, or you have to write any competitive exam, because with the Taurus there is a lot of fixity. So definitely this is a influence which will make you or help you concentrate in your task in the hand. Because before, when your 5th house lord was transiting in the Aries in the influence of Rahu, this was a typical controversial transit. But now Sun is in a graceful state to bestow some very good results. Now guys, for all the Taurus Lagna natives, so definitely guys, in your case, as you can see that Sun has got the rulership over your 4th house, and it is going to be transiting right over there in your 1st house. So in a way guys, because whenever Sun is transiting in the 1st house or 10th house, so limelight is there on us. So I would say that if you are like any of the concerns of public speaking, public performance, spending money on your marketing, advertising, or spending quality times with your friends, with your loved ones, if you are in that state that you are awaiting any of the kind of verdict on any of the domestic related issue or any of the property related dispute related situations and all, so this could be a relief, this could be a beneficial transit for all those Taurus Lagna natives. So definitely guys, because when we talk about Sun, which in itself represents government and authority, 4th house also tells about royal favor. So I would say that the 4th house lord coming in the 1st house, so that in itself means that lot of limelight, lot of recognition is coming your way. And I would say that because somehow angular house lord is also involved, so overall it's a healthy and it's a good transit for all the Taurus Lagna natives. Nothing could be better than that. If you are connected with the government or in any of the top management role, and you have to take any important decision during this time, during this transit of Sun in your 1st house, so things will work out in your favor. Now guys, for all the Gemini Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Sun has got the rulership over your 3rd house, and it is going to be transiting right over there in your 12th house. So guys, in a way I would say that the 3rd house lord's transit in the 12th house is a typical yoga of the travels, gain from the travels. Like I would say that if in your line of work, like too many of the business foreign trips is involved, so you might be able to crack a very important deal, or you might be able to make some important connections during the travel, because guys, as you know that Sun represents recognition. The chief attribute which defines the Gemini Lagna people is their 3rd house, their communication, their resourcefulness, their quickness, their agility, and the 3rd house lord is going there in the 12th house. So the only one thing which I have to say over here is that if during this month any of your endeavors, if they are taking you towards adhyatma, towards pilgrimage, towards foreign travel, so recognition aspect is going to be strong over there. This could be slightly expensive transit of the Sun for the Gemini Lagna, in a way that you might have to spend a lot of money for that kind of to look good, to be in a limelight, but again at the end of the day you will be able to extract some good value out of it as well. So this is how I'm seeing at this transit of Sun for the Gemini Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Cancer Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Sun has got the rulership over your 2nd house of your income. Sun is also a very good friend of your ascendant lord Moon as well, and it is going to be transiting over another house of income, gains, opportunities and networking. So I would say guys that for the past so long, the way all the astrologers have been predicting on the Cancer Lagna, because Saturn being in the 8th house and this Sun Rahu combination in your 10th house, so this is definitely going to be a sigh of relief for lot many Cancer Lagna natives. So guys, the good part about the 11th house is that you cannot only restrict this house only from the financial point of view, because for some people it's not the money only, it's about being recognized, titles, accomplishments, being known, that also plays a very important role. So I would say that whatsoever you have been enduring from the past couple of weeks, the sigh of relief might come in a way of recognition or acknowledging your efforts, acknowledging your hardship. And for all those people who have to write any competitive exam, give any important presentation, you have been out of the job, finding a job of your choice, so overall it's a very supporting transit for all the Cancer Lagna natives. And definitely guys, if you are a freelance person, self-employed person, you are in the banking field and all of that, or you are a businessman in general. So second house lord going in the 11th house, so this could be due to the support of your family or the past investment, good returns, more opportunities, coming in contact with important people is on the cards for all the Cancer Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Leo Lagna natives, so definitely guys, in your case it's the transit of your ascendant lord, which in a way becomes very important because it is going to be transiting right over there in your 10th house. So guys, as you know that the ascendant lord's transit just takes our whole focus in the house where it is going to be transiting. 10th house is a house where sun actually gets maximum strength or the directional strength. So I would say that in a way this is going to be a very good transit, whether you talk about from the material point of view, from the recognition point of view, being very driven or finishing all the allotted tasks. For all those people who are awaiting or fighting hard, striving hard for any important tender, important project, government support, or all those people who are out of job, they are working hard to find a job. So overall it's a very good transit. I would say that try to make the best use out of it, because guys, in your case it's not only the ascendant lord going in the 10th house, but I would say that in certain way Saturn's strength in the like 7th house, Rahu being in your 9th house with Jupiter, so overall planets are supporting you in all avenues. So let's say for example, if your ongoing dashas are also running favorable and you are in that stage of your life where you have to take some important decision, where a lot of support, lot of recognition is required, needed, so this could be a very promising transit of sun to support you in all of your endeavors. Now guys, for all the Virgo Lagna natives, so definitely guys, in your case sun has got the rulership over your 12th house, and it is going to be transiting in your 9th house. So definitely guys, this is going to be a very good time specifically for all those people who are in any sort of consulting field. If in your line of work too much of the travels are involved or business related travel and trips are involved, this could be a very favorable transit for all those people. So definitely guys, because 9th house and the transit of the planets over there generally just tells about that consulting or receiving guidance or mentorship from the entities which are connected with that planet always help us in our journey of life. So sun in itself represents our father, our bosses, authority figures, people connected with government, and that planet carrying that energy and energies of those people is transiting from your 9th house. So they will play a significant role. And definitely guys, for all those people who are like any of the concerns of immigration or overseas admission, you have to write any competitive exam, this could be a favorable transit for all those people. Now guys, for all the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that sun has got the rulership over your 11th house and it is going to be transiting in your 8th house. So guys, this is a kind of a typical yoga where I have seen people getting entangled into lot many Ponzi scheme, or in order to help your friends or people around you, you get entangled into any controversy, scandal, or become a part of other people's problem, other people's mess. So I would say that during this time, try not to get involved in other people's affairs, other people's mess. That is the one thing. Any opportunity which looks too good to be true, so take it with a pinch of salt. And guys, in all those professions, because see, 8th house, whatsoever comes from 8th house, it is always very unpredictable in nature. And because for all those people who are connected with insurance, royalty, revenue, occult fields, adult industry, research, exploration, slightly if your ongoing dashas are also running favorable, then this could be a favorable transit for that segment of people. But for the rest of the people, my advice is that do not get entangled in other people's mess, and if any sudden opportunity comes, take it or judge it with a pinch of salt. Now guys, for all the Scorpio Lagna natives, so definitely guys, in your case, as you can see that sun has got the rulership over your 10th house and it is going to be transiting over there in your 7th house. So definitely guys, I only have good things to say, because even if you will apply the concept of Bhavad Bhavam, so from the 10th house you will reach the 7th house, which is called as the house of the Uchpad, of the higher position. So I would say that if during this time, whether you are in your own business, you are in that top management, so any of the decision taken by you during this time will prove to be very favorable for you. Because guys, now like as you can see, your ascendant lord has also completed its journey from the 8th house, and now it is also transiting in the 9th house. So overall, the symmetry of the planets are actually working out in your favor. The only thing is that, guys, when we talk about Sun, which has got a lot of ego attached to it, and Sun generally, when it is transiting in the 7th house, it is placed in the 7th house. So in the original Kal Purush Kundli, Sun kind of becomes very weak over here. So many Scorpio Lagna natives might have to surrender to the whims or to the terms of their partner. This could be in the marriage, this could be in the business as well. But the good part is that suppressing your ego, compromising on your ego will only benefit you. This is how the planets are influencing you. So when we talk about the living signification connected with the 7th house, you might have to suppress your ego while dealing with these people. But when we talk about the commercial gains, business gain, recognition point of view, this is a supporting or good transit. Now guys, for all the Sagittarius Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, as you can fairly see that Sun has got the rulership over your 9th house, and it is going to be getting into your 6th house. So guys, this is a kind of a typical yoga, like what I generally say, that whenever the 6th house and the 9th house is making a combination, you find very, like, it's called a typical dharma karma yoga, like all those people who do their duty as their religion, like very dutiful and virtuous kind of people. So guys, but one thing which I want to mention over here is that refrain from lending money to people. And this is also going to be a time when you might be walking extra miles to help people, but people might not acknowledge or kind of, compliment your efforts. So just have faith in the higher powers. Whatsoever deeds we do, whatever deeds we perform, it is always getting stored in the Akashic records, and the result and due return of that always come in the due times. But yes guys, this is how this transit is going to be influencing you. This could be a favorable transit for all those people who are connected with the health industry, fitness industry, law, judiciary, teaching. So all these people can still get benefited. But when we talk about Sun transiting in the 6th house and the way other planets are also influencing you, so I would say that any of the credit related dealings needs to be done very carefully. And while involving or mediating or arbitrating in any of the conflicts at your work front, do that very wisely, because you do not want to get entangled and affect your public image negatively. That is the only one thing which I want to say. And yes guys, if you have done hard work in the past, so return of that in the form of acknowledgement, compliments from your boss, or some appraisal, recognition. This could be financial in nature as well. So this is how things can work out. And the good part over here is that you will receive the right guidance from your bosses, from the authority people, when feel struck in any sort of conflicting or deadlock situation. Now guys, for all the Capricorn Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, although Sun is definitely not auspicious planet for you, but just because it is transiting in your 5th house, and as you know that in the original Kal Purush Kundli, Sun has got the rulership and a say over the 5th house. So in a way, this is going to be a beneficial transit in certain ways for the Capricorn Lagna natives, where because of the achievements of your progeny, of your child, suddenly your image, your reputation might also get enhanced for any of the sudden speculative gain. Let's say, for example, if in your natal chart you have got supporting yoga, your dashas are running favorable, things can work out. And definitely guys, when we talk about people connected with art, entertainment, creativity, this could be a very favorable transit of your 8th house lord going in your 5th house, like being very deeply involved in your research, or might be able to do some path breaking, taboo breaking, some very new innovative kind of work, or something which the world has not seen before. So doing those sort of work can be expected for the Capricorn Lagna who are deeply invested in art, entertainment, creativity. Even from the speculative gain guys, this could be a good transit. Even for any of the matters of love, romance, interest, or for people who have to give any competitive exam, Sun's transit in the 5th house can be seen as favorable for the Capricorn Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Aquarius Lagna natives, So guys, in your case, Sun has got the rulership over your 7th house and it is going to be transiting in your 4th house. So guys, when we talk about the transit of Sun in the 4th house, it is not considered as very good, because in a way native has to compromise or suppress his ego a lot, or concerns of not being able to take the call at the right time, or being very in a back foot, or this is a very passive way of Sun's energy to manifest. So I would say guys that many Aquarius Lagna might find themselves being burdened with the domestic responsibilities and all. We cannot even overlook this fact that the planet of responsibility is transiting right over there in your 1st house. Saturn is there in your 1st house. So yes guys, for any of the concerns of domestic responsibilities, you will be able to perform your duties with complete perfection, but it might drain a lot many Aquarius Lagna natives. And this is also not a transit where you will get the due acknowledgement for your help being offered to people around you. So I would say that there is a famous saying in Hindi, neki kar darya mein dal, do good and forget. That is the only one thing which I want to say. And for all those people who are invested in the profession connected with the 4th house, like this could be you are a farmer, or you have a dairy business, you are in construction, you are in real estate. So all those people can still get benefited if your ongoing dashas are running favorable. But in a way, this is a kind of a typical transit where many people kind of find themselves kind of restricted, or energies tend to act or manifest in a very passive way. That is all what I can say for all the Aquarius Lagna natives. And lastly guys, for all the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Sun is a very good friend of your ascendant Lord planet Jupiter, and its transit in the 3rd house will definitely make you very competitive, very confident. You might be able to take initiatives and take any of the initiated tasks to the successful completion as well. So execution part, confidence part, being competitive part is definitely going to be working out in your favor. Mars is also transiting in your 5th house, making your mind very competitive beyond doubt. The only concern is that guys, because 6th house Lord's energy is coming in your 3rd house. So any of the financial aid given to the people connected with the 3rd house, this could be friends, this could be siblings, has to be proper documented. And this is a kind of a typical yoga where you might be trying to help people around you, but people might not reciprocate it gracefully. Like, you are walking extra miles to help people around you and they're not acknowledging that. So there is a famous saying again, neki kar darya mein dal, do good and forget. Universe will provide you the returns of the good deeds done by you. And yes guys, overall, if you are connected with sales, media, marketing, there could be many travel which will be work related, and you will be able to take good initiative, good decision during this time. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for this upcoming transit of Sun in the Taurus. For furthermore updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. धन्यवाद.